Today on Dad Hut, we're talking video games, and which 5 games from this generation could I never sell? Let's go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking it out. If this is your first time here, please think about subscribing for all the future Dad Hut videos. And today we're talking video games. With the new consoles just about to come out here in about a month and a half, which I did get a pre-order for the PlayStation 5. Yes. And all of us dads do love video games, so I figured now was a good time to talk about which 5 games from this current generation that I will never sell. I'll never get rid of them because I'm gonna definitely play them again. Okay, so we're talking games from the current generation. You know, your PS4s, your Xbox One, your Switches, your PCs. We're talking about from this generation only. So, warning first, this is my opinion. I did not play every single game from every single platform, so these are just the ones that I played. I definitely did play quite a bit, and these are just my opinions. I only could pick 5, so you know, listen. You might have a different opinion, and that's fine. I'll wait till watch your video. So, at number 5, Resident Evil 2. Now, this came out for the PS4 and the Xbox, and it's also on PC, so you could pretty much play it just about everywhere besides the Nintendo Switch. But yes, it is a remake of an old game, but that brings back a lot of nostalgia for people like me and my age. I mean, Resident Evil was a huge thing back in the day, and to see what they were able to do with it, the remake is just really, really good. It really adds to the original game of Resident Evil 2. You know, it's got that Resident Evil feel to it, you know, making sure that you don't max out your inventory. You're always running low on bullets, and the dude's busting through the wall and chasing you over, and you can hear him walking with his footsteps. They did a really good job with this one. And this is definitely one that I can see myself going back to a couple years from now and playing again. Matter of fact, I'll bet you they port this over on all the next-gen consoles as well. It was that good. So, Resident Evil 2, the remake, is number 5 for me. Number 4 is kind of an odd one. It's Cuphead. Cuphead was a Xbox exclusive at first, but now it's available on PC, PlayStation 4, and Switch. It's a game that when I first looked at it, I thought I would have zero interest in it. It doesn't look or appeal to me, but after playing it, it is awesome. It's got that 1930s art style, which again, I didn't think I was gonna be a big fan of, but it actually is done really well. It almost kind of reminds me of a Contra game that you just fight bosses in. It's kind of weird. The game is very challenging and very hard, but it's fair. I never felt like I was kind of getting cheated or something by the system. It was just needed to get lucky to win. It does take some skill, and you're gonna have to kind of bear with it, but you know, if I can beat it, you can beat it. Number 3, Red Dead Redemption 2. So I'm going to say something that's definitely going to put me in the minority here. I like Red Dead better than Grand Theft Auto. I know. That's probably a crazy statement for some of you guys to hear, but Red Dead was awesome. I love the outdoor, the old western, the mountains, the rivers, the fishing, the hunting. I mean, there's so much to do, and now Grand Theft Auto is awesome. It takes places in a city and is more modern. I love that game as well, but to me, Red Dead 2 is Rockstar's best work. There is literally so much to do in this game. You can get sidetracked so easily. Just going from one mission to the next, it might take you 2 hours because of something else you saw along the way, and just the whole style of the game. It is just a gorgeous looking game. You know, the only negatives I would have for it is like the first hour, you're kind of stuck in this like little, you know, tutorial kind of mode, and that part's not the funnest. But besides that, man, it's pretty awesome. The story is really long, kind of goes on a little too long in my opinion, but you could be playing this game forever. I mean, like, the game, when you think it's over, it doesn't end. There's like a whole nother, you know, 2 hours after you think the game is over. It's just awesome. It's set up to where, like, you know, even after you're done and you've done everything that you think you need to do, there's just another thing you need to go collect, or another thing you need to go kill. Or you could just go rob a bank and try to outrun the law. I mean, the game never ends. Great game. I'll definitely be playing it years from now. So game number 2 was kind of a surprise to me, and that is Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn was not even on my radar as something I wanted to play. I'm not a big robot fan. Thought kind of robot animals was probably not something I would be into. And it's probably not something I'm into because that's not really what this game is totally about. The exploration of this game and just the actual combat and how you can kill these robots, there's just hundreds of different ways to do that. The weapons are awesome. The sounds in this game are awesome when you actually like shoot one of these, you know, robotic animals with one of your arrows. The story is, it's okay. It's not terrible. It's not my favorite part of the game, but there's always so much to do. This is just one of those open world games where it's like, holy crap, they like nailed it. Like the art, I mean, they've got like real places like Arches National Park, they've got like the city of Denver, Yellowstone, things like that, and like they literally just like nailed it. Like it looks like you're there. And again, the combat is what shines here. I mean, it is so fluid. It is so satisfying to kill some of these robotic, you know, animals with Aloy, who is the character. Just a great game, and they're coming out with part 2 now, which is probably just gonna sell freaking tons. It's probably gonna sell a whole lot of PlayStation 5s just to get that game. So again, I will be playing Horizon Zero Dawn again and again and again. I've already beat it 3 times, so that's just crazy in my mind to replay a game 3 times so quickly. But yeah, I will probably just keep adding to that total as we go. All right, so the number one game from this generation that I will never ever get rid of. And guys, this is it. This is the one. This is not only the best game from this generation, it is the best game of all time. Breath of the Wild. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is as close to a perfect game as you can get. The only negative that I could give to Breath of the Wild is that you can only play it on a Switch. So many people will not get to experience it because they don't own a Switch. The game is just so good in every single aspect. The exploration of the game, you just get lost, I mean, for hours doing something that has nothing to do with what you originally started to play the game for. You see this tower off in the distance and you just start working your way towards it. I mean, it literally rewards you for just exploring. And it has done that better than any game I have ever played. I was a little worried at first because they weren't having, you know, your typical Zelda experience where you're going through dungeons, but no, not a problem. This game shines in every single aspect. The collecting is there, the combat is there, the bosses are there. Everything about this game is a 10, and I cannot recommend it more. I played through it just on regular mode. I unlocked everything. I did the Master Sword quest. I unlocked every single outfit, and then as soon as I was done, I replayed it on Master mode and did it all over again. And right now, like, I cannot wait to play this game again. It just goes to show that graphics don't necessarily mean everything. Yes, they help, but on a lower powered system like the Nintendo Switch, this game here is the best game I have ever played. Going back 30 years, this is the best game I've ever played. I cannot recommend it more. Okay, so that's it for this video. Those are my 5 games from this generation that I will never get rid of. In the comments below, leave which 5 are your favorite. Maybe I didn't play them. Maybe I could pick up one of your top 5 and it might make my new top 5. I don't know. Leave a comment below and I'll check them out. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Dad Hut for all future Dad Hut videos. I'll see you on the next one.